What's up, guys? It's your old pal Deluxe Chimp. Man, I haven't been on a motorcycle probably 2 months now. Yeah, about 2 months, give or take. The bike is throwing me a code saying I have a tire that's a little bit flat. It's not flat, I just checked it. That's one of those Honda things. And considering it's a Honda thing, today's video is going to be 5 things I hate about the 2022 Honda Goldwing DCT. Now, when I say 5 things I hate, hate's a very strong word, and I reserve that word for special things. I mean, to say hate about a brand new Goldwing, that's just crazy. So let's just say 5 things I would change about the 2022 Honda Goldwing DCT non-touring. Anyhow, the first thing I would change on this Goldwing, and I'm sure a lot of you would agree, being the Goldwing is the premier touring bike that Honda makes. Where's a nice premier touchscreen? I mean, they do give us 2 sets of controls to operate all the electronics. You know, there's a set down here on the handlebar. There's a whole set right here in the console that can operate everything. But it'd be nice to see a touch screen, you know? I mean, however, I do wear riding gloves that, don't have the little material on the fingertip to activate the biometrics of a touch screen because, I wear actual riding gloves that protect me. Yeah, what's up, my brother? Jamming through the day. Anyway, so I wear these, pretty decent gloves. You have the scaphoid protection and the knuckle protection and all that good stuff. But on the fingertips, there's nothing that I could operate a touchscreen with. So I guess that's kind of a moot point. Even though I would do a touchscreen on these bikes for the price point. The number 2 thing I would change about these 2022 Honda Goldwings, it could be the DCT automatic, it could be the 6-speed manual. Honda, we need some color options. I just happen to love this matte metallic nightshade blue, but matte colors, they're not for everybody. Some folks would say that matte colors, no matter how clean you have them, you get a little road dust, they just look filthy. I would kind of agree with that, but I guess it doesn't bug me that much. However, it would be nice to see more than 3 colors on these beautiful machines. Now, a third thing I would change on these Honda Goldwings, and this is one of those, since we don't have a touchscreen on this premium bike, we have this extra virgin plastic gauge cluster screen that if you just look at it the wrong way, it gets scratches. Not cool, man. I give this bike a wipe down with some Honda polish and a microfiber. And if I'm not careful, I get scratches all over this screen right here. Sorry, gauge cluster plastic cover. I wouldn't even call it a screen. It's technically not a screen, it's just plastic cover, But yeah, I would change that, make it a little more durable when it gets cleaned, so it doesn't look all swirly. One more thing. brings us to number 4. One more thing I would change about these new model Hondas. You know, the 2018 all the way up to 2022. Now this is for all the bikes, the touring, the non-touring, DCT, automatic, or the 6-speed manual. Front fender length, man. The front fender length is awful short. Now I'm just kind of sitting here in a parking spot, you know, getting ready to roll out again. And there's a couple, like, you know, wet spots on the road today. It is March after all. And it did snow quite a bit last week. And a lot of that snow is melting off and running all over the road. So, you know, we do tend to ride, you know, through water. I mean, if you don't ride when it's wet, I guess you're not a rider. At least that's what I'm told. I mean, you know, my buddies over there in England, they ride in the rain. You know, imagine that. But I think it would be nice, you know, for the occasional puddle, to have a little bit longer front fender on these Gold Wings. Sure, you could remedy the problem with a fender extender, about $40. But Honda, do you think it would kill you to make the front fender a little bit longer from the factory? You know, spend that extra nickel in plastic. You know, that way the consumer doesn't have to spend $40 on a fender extension and then go drilling holes in their bike. You know, yeah. All right, now I'm just getting nitpicky. Off we go. So, all in all, I think the 2022 Honda Goldwing is a real spectacular bike. You know, those first 4 things might sound a little complainy, but not really, you know, to me. They're just things that I would change, you know, make different. And that brings me to number 5. What would I do differently? What would I change? What do I not like? This rear suspension. I think the front suspension is superb. Superb in every way. What would I do differently with the rear suspension? I would make it more easily adjustable. Now, forgive me, Honda guys, I'm gonna say it. You know, I think Harley has the idea with those soft tails where you could adjust your suspension off of a dial right down there, you know. I think that'd be awesome if the Gold Wings had something externally that you could make your suspension adjustment right there on the snap. Just boom. You know, give you like a little chart, like a little table. You know, this much rider weight, this much, you know, this much adjustment on the dial, you know, for your rebound. I guess it would be compression and rebound. But those are the 5 things that I would do differently. You know, again, hate's a very strong word. What do you guys think? What do you Gold Wing riders think? You know, you guys that are riding the 2018s and up. You know, some of you riding the new 22s. What would you do differently? What would you change? What do you hate? Maybe you hate some things. Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know. And until next time, ride safe. Gonna get bent over for gasoline today. Gonna bend me over. Oh, geez. Oh, Lord. $20 right there.